Just to do some clearance here for our viewers. This is a whole. The Top Experts League series is a series of 5 leagues, and there are sort of 4 normal Top Experts League, and then the fifth one is gonna be a league between the winners of the previous 4. That means this is the fourth Top Experts League, and on the other ones we had Viper, who won the first Top Experts League, Jordan won the second, and Riot won the third. That means that the winner of this fourth Top Experts League will fight those 3 monsters on the Top Experts League number 5. I hope that was clear. Anyway, let's wait for which map we're gonna see on game 3. It's gonna be another home map for Mr. Yo. In case you guys don't know this, this works like this. The player who loses the previous map has the right to choose the next home map. So since Yo lost this match again, he will be able to pick his next home map. The only rule is that you cannot repeat home maps, so we will not see any Arabia from Yo in this set anymore. Curious to see which map he will pick here. You do know him better, Helene. Which map can we expect?
Oh, well. I hope we don't see Nomad.
Oh, you think Nomad would be something he could pick, yeah?
He's been playing a lot of Nomad lately. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, so let's see.
Against Nikov, but he hasn't been playing Nomad very well, so I don't know. I mean, Nomad is Yo's type of map because he really, really likes his towers. He likes it to be messy, and he doesn't really like to play standard. And Nomad kind of fits into that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. It's I don't know. Many people say it's like a strong base-lucked map. Do you agree with this?
It is. It's very luck based. But on the other hand, a lot of the Chinese players play Nomad so much so that even when they get unlucky with the map, they make do. Like, they still play amazingly well, and it doesn't affect them too much. They'll find food from random places on the map. They'll somehow manage to get up at a decent time most of the time, even though they've dropped their TC in a really bad position. So it is very luck based, but at the same time, when you get good enough at the map, it doesn't matter. And he's actually choose Rooster. Really, a water map.
There you go.
Slam.
Water map against Slam. Well,
I'm surprised by that choice.
That's a lot of confidence in the micro and speed spiel here from Mr. Yo. Ready to go. Well, no big surprise here. They did forget. Well, okay, it's pretty much clear what it is, but yeah, I know it's obvious. Thieves, please. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much obvious it's gonna be a Vikings war here, but still, let's keep it professional. Let's keep the rules the way they have to be. It's hidden civilizations, but yeah, we're gonna see Vikings against Vikings. That's no doubt about that here.
What if we don't see Vikings? Then it's kind of obvious that someone
Oh my
has
god, and then
planned.
he forgot the password again. Oh, and he launched, so I cannot make it a password myself anymore. Well, I don't know.
Okay, I'll message him.
Yeah, tell him to GB. And to the viewers, I'm sorry, you cannot spectate these games, guys. You need to stay on the stream. Bear with me and Helene. We will do our best to keep you entertained on these awesome games.
It's
but
okay, everyone
spectating
loves you,
is not allowed. I'm sorry about that. Yo, Nab.
Is Alive allowed to watch?
No, I'm sorry, not.
Okay.
Alive needs to go back. And he still didn't put a password. Oh my god. Oh, he does have. Oh, he does have.
Panic, Nelson, panic.
Okay. Well, looking at that, I just saw rated no, panic, relax. I'm totally relaxed, man. Just hearing your sweet voice, Elaine, makes me relax like crazy. What am I seeing here? A few discussion here about who is the best player here, I think, on ASC. Some people saying it's Viper, some people saying it's Jordan. Yeah, I think it's just the never-ending question, right? I mean, the best of 21 between Jordan and Viper was supposed to put an end to it, to make it clear who is the best AOC player. But then again, it went so closely together that it's really hard to say.
The best player is whoever wins today.
Whoever wins today.
That's how close it is, right? I mean, everyone can have any slight change in either mood, or maybe they're not feeling at their best, because sometimes you don't feel your best when you're playing. That changes everything between these players, right? Maybe even a new strategy or something, a little change in their game can throw the other player off. So whoever wins today is the best player today at this moment in time. I don't think you can say who's the best player right now, because no one knows.
Arcton, why was that a joke? Explain me, man. I was involved in every bit of the organization from that, and if you are implying that it was a setup or something to make it 11-10, I can promise you 100% is not true. I saw all the conversations between Viper and Jordan, and there were some tough moments between the two guys. I can tell you that they were pretty much serious about this. Anyway, let's take a look at the map. It's Rooster, as we expected. This time you see the passage between both players are here at the left side of the map and not in the middle, as sometimes it is the case. Yeah, this is pretty much a water map. Well, I wouldn't say 100% water map like islands, but pretty much this can be so easily walled. And it's gonna come down again, as so often in these maps, who gets to go to feudal faster and wins the water in early game.
I've seen one game. I think out of all the games on Rooster, I think I've seen one game where someone managed to use land and win after they lost the water. But that was it. That was only one game. And I think there was another game where someone lost water in Feudal Age but managed to come back in Castle Age and Imperial Age and won the game. But once again, that's really rare, and that was kind of careless from one of the players. I think it was I think Fire and someone else played in that game. Either way, someone played really carelessly and ended up throwing away their advantage in that game. So yeah, most of the games when you secure water in Feudal Age on this map, the game is a big struggle for the other player at the very least.
Indeed, and no big surprise here, right? Vikings for both players. Here we go, Vikings here, and taking a look at the fish distribution, it looks like, both players have nice fish. So this map does have a lot of deep fish here.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a chance for a big mess up with the dock, right? If you just put it at the shoreline, you will have deep fish. I'm taking a look at Yo.
The pack maps tend to be quite fair in terms of resource distribution. The one thing I'd like to point out is the fact that I think Yo has easier to push deer compared to Slam. Slam's deer is behind a forest. There's only this narrow passage. I think it's one tile between the stone and the tree, which will allow that deer to go through. Whereas for Yo, he can push deer in quite easily. And talking to Slam earlier on in the past, he did say that pushing deer is really important on water maps in terms of getting up to Feudal Age earlier. So that could make a bit of a difference.
This is also a thing you see from Slam very often. He lures his boar with his scout. Most of the people do it. Oh my god, this villager, it could be hard for Mr. Yo here. He says, okay, nice blocking with the sheep. All cool, no problem for him. But you do see people luring the boar with scout on islands, when obviously you don't need your scout to fight or anything like that. But on
it's rarer on this map.
Exactly, on a map where you actually have some place to go land, it's not something you do very common, and that's what Slam just did here. You obviously save on the villager time. That means the villager which would be collecting the boar is now actually working. But yeah, he just chose to do it with the first boar, not with the second. So, and he did not lose that much of HP. So I guess it's gonna be okay for him.
It's surprising though, because Yo's gone for the early loom, which on a map like this you don't want to do, especially not at this population. And that's the advantage Slam is going to gain from having lured his boar in with his scout rather than using his villager, which is what Yo is doing. But on the other hand, Yo's also got a bit of an advantage in terms of his deer, because he keeps pushing that deer in, which Slam doesn't really have access to. So I'm wondering whether it's going to even out or what's going to happen here.
Well, seems like Mr. Yo went a little bit, he probably just missed this, but at the left side of his dock there was a closer deep fish than the one he's taking now. Not a huge difference, but still, every little tiny thing counts here, to be extremely honest. Anyway, two fishing ship force.
Well.
Oh my god,
So,
did he? I missed that.
it ran back for a bit, but he got it back. It was probably a 3-4 second delay. But on water, like you said, every little bit matters.
Yeah,
and even though he's got
indeed.
that 2D in,
It seems also like Slam has a slight advantage on the fishing ships. Yeah, well, he's a little bit ahead on the fishing ships. And already 24 population loom. Yeah, and he will be able to click at. He will be able to click as soon as this loom is researched, I think. What about Mr. Yo? Looks like he's still missing a whole lot of food. I'm not sure.
he's got the boar and the deer food income coming in though.
Oh yeah.
He's short.
40 foot missing. And Slam already clicked. Do something, Yo. Do something. You're gonna be late, mate.
Yeah. I think that's the difference between Slam having his fishing ships out a little earlier and getting the late loom, as well as having that fish so close to his docks.
Yeah, so close, precisely. As you could see, he stood a little bit second at 499, and already that would make him a little bit later. I don't know, since the docks are so close to each other, Helene, is this a big advantage already for Slam?
Yeah, for sure. I think Slam has much better feudal age water micro, or in general, much better water micro than Yo. And when Yo wins water maps, I feel like most of the time it doesn't come down to micro, but rather macro for him.
Okay. You see second dog here going up for Mr. Yo, while Slam already making his third one. Let me check the... And looking at this, I don't know, it seems like to me like Slam does have the advantage here. If Mr. Yo loses this, it's gonna be 3-0 for Slam. And remember, Mr. Yo needs to take at least 3 games for Slam if he wants to be the number 1 on this top experts league. I mean, the one finishing first on the league, which will give you one more home map for the finals. He's still missing his third dog here, Mr. Yo. And he's not even going to be able to finish a third dog. He's not even building it. So it's going to be 2 against 3 dogs. And Slam made it faster to feudal. So I don't know, already very tough here for Mr. Yo.
I'm wondering if we're going to see Yo go for a slightly faster castle age then. He does have 3 sheep left, whereas Slam only has 1 sheep left because he pushed in those 2 extra deer. And he is going for his third dock now.
Yeah, but look at this, Slam moving in already. He will encounter these fishing ships, and Mr. Yo still, still needs a little bit of time until his galleys pop out of these docks. And already losing fishing ship time here, already losing. And that's the thing, it's only 2 dogs, and Slam already has his third galley coming in. He's gonna be outnumbering Yo here and attacking the fishing ships at the same time. There you go, already losing, he didn't lose a single one.
Yo is just gonna try and repair. I think, he's dropping his 4th dog actually. Just gonna try and kite those galleys around now. It's better than losing the fishing ships, and it's better than having himself lose galleys as well. So Slam's just gonna pick one off and then leave him alone while Yo tries to come in and sneaky attack.
Yeah, but no can do, sir. Look how many galleys are waiting for Yo here at Slam stocks, and is still outnumbering here. Oh, housed, even housed, Yo. This is not good. This is not good. If you are behind and you still get housed, it's obviously not gonna help you.
He got distracted. He was trying to pick off Slam's scout, which he managed to do with his own scout, but he got housed in the meantime.
Well, if Slam manages to keep his dogs, all of them producing, which is not at this point, one is still not producing, there's no way Yo can win the water here, at this point at least. You see Blacksmith going up for Yo. What about Slam? Slam's still not doing it. Or maybe is he building it already? No, I don't see a Blacksmith. I don't know, maybe that +1 range could be a nice boost for him. A fast reaction here from Slam. Again, he sees galleys coming in and immediately moves away with his fishing ship. Is gonna be okay for now.
Yeah, the thing is, Slam has not gone for the early Blacksmith because he doesn't need to, because Yo's a little further behind. Slam has chosen to go for the early berries instead. He's got that mill at the back, taking shorefish, which is really nice. He's going to be able to take deer with that mill and berries, so it's a very efficient mill, and it's definitely worth delaying his Blacksmith a little to get ahead.
Correct, and Yo now charges into Slam charges into Mrs. Yo galleys here. It looks like a pretty much even number of galleys at this point. Maybe Slam does have the advantage here.
Slam picked off one galley for free earlier, so that's a bit of a win for him. And Yo, despite having the blacksmith down, didn't have the resources to get
he
Fletching
still
onto
doesn't
Naval.
have the +1 attack. Indeed, let's check the numbers. It's 9 against 13. So yeah, this.
And he's dropping his 5th dock. Wow, he's going super full feudal here, and he's only dropping his mill on the berries now, so that's very late for Yo.
Yeah, 5th dock on Viking Sword, that's something you don't see every day. Usually players choose to stay on 4, and that makes them able to go up a little bit faster, obviously. But I don't know, does Slam need to react to this 5th dock of Yo? Because
he doesn't need to. He's already dropping a barracks at home. He's going to be going on land instead, going to be going archers soon, I'm sure, since the barracks is already up for him. He's just going to transition out of water since Yo seems to be overcommitting on water.
Okay, and let's see, will this be a big engagement? Now it does look like Mr. Yo actually has more numbers here. Let me see, 16 against 15, and he does have the numbers. It will come down to micro. Yeah. One gale could go down here. Yeah, there it is. Nice snipe, very nice job by Slam. And the second goes down. Also, one goes on for Slam, still 2-1 to him. Some fighting keeps going on. Nice micro, both players with a +1 attack. But yeah, they are backing away for now. But as Elaine pointed out, a barracks was going up for Slam. Yeah, there it is, a barracks.
Is it that he didn't scout out the 5th dock and he thought Yo was going land instead because Yo was losing water? I don't understand why he's dropped the barracks, but he hasn't done anything with it.
Yeah, some bad microphone Slam here. He lost so many galleys for nothing, and now he will be outnumbered now, I reckon. It's 16 galleys from Mr. Yo against 12 from Slam.
So sloppy there.
Let's see if another galley goes down. Some nice aggressive from Yo here. It looks to me like he is winning this fight, and he is microing manually. Look at this, what a rapage. Amazing job by Mr. Yo here. Slam needs to move everything away. It looks to me, is it because Slam went for the Doxa lane that he actually stopped thinking about water? I think if that was the case, it was a little bit too early to do it.
I think the barracks didn't help, and the fact that Slam got outnumbered, and then because Yo isn't really good when it comes to galley fights on water where you have even numbers of galleys. The thing is, Slam had less than Yo, and so all Yo had to do was get really close, and then he actually didn't have to micro that much.
But here we go.
That's the type of micro that suits him more.
Here we go, Helene. A landing just took place at the north of the map, the right side of Yo's space. Let me see, does he have any idea what's coming? No, he does not. And Slam archery range being made here. This could be very, very good for him, but I don't know, maybe Mr. Yo should be suspecting this. How did I win? Your C was so slow. I thought you were faking it. Okay,
yeah,
so that's what happened.
Slam is almost up to castle age. He's a third of the way up, and Yo's still stuck in feudal. And surely, I think he's expecting something from the left-hand side because that's where he's stonewalling. But he's stonewalling the wrong side.
Oh my god, absolutely correct. He has no idea, man. If you only knew what's happening just behind your nose. If you only knew. Yeah, I think Mr. Yo must be like really confident now. Yeah, I'm gonna take this game. I beat Slam on water. But just wait a little bit more and you might be have a bit of a bad surprise. He's still very much far away from castling. Look at this, he's still missing a lot of resources. In the meanwhile, Slam on 80%. You're gonna see crossbows here. Don't show it, Slam. A little bit too early. A little bit too early.
Why is he walking in with 2 archers right now? Why isn't he waiting?
Yeah, way too early to show his army, and he did know exactly where Mr. Yo was. I don't know why Slam did this. I really don't know. Because now Mr. Yo might be able to wall.
It feels like it was very, very kind of arrogant for him to do that, because usually you would wait for at least 4 archers, right? But because you can't really do damage with 2 archers, and then you also give your opponent warning that you're
precisely.
But on the other hand, Yo can't do anything because Slam is going to drop a siege workshop and Yo is still in feudal. So I guess it's okay for him to be like that.
I just most of the times I actually feel it's not any arrogance. It's just like he was nervous. He knew he needed to take this chance of the landing, and he just couldn't wait for more archers. I get that. That's what I think. Yo did manage to wall this off. That means the Slam cannot get in for now, but there is a
But Slam
tower
just
going
gonna
here.
tower the
Yeah,
gold,
it's not
so-
gonna take for long because there is a tower here. There is a siege workshop, which is already producing a mangonel. So still very tough spot for Mr. Yo here, even if he does have the water at this point. That tower is up. It's firing these villagers.
I think he's going to bring in his galleys into the back and
Into
kill
the
off
back,
the mangonels
yes.
when it's close to the shore. Yeah. And he's also moved his villagers to the left to get wood more safely, and he's expanding across. And he's just going to wall up so that Slam can't get in through the right-hand side at the
Well,
very
look at
least.
this, Elaine. I see a transport ship from Yo. What does that mean? Does it mean he was hoping to go land Slam? No, he is bringing villagers to Slam Town, I think.
Yeah, he is.
So he's being killed at home, but still, oh, I don't care, man. I'm just gonna land Slam as well. You land me, I land you, mate. That's what's happening here, I think. And yeah, he does. He managed to click up to Castle Age, and he's on 30%. Where is? No, what the hell? Where did he just land? He landed on his own island. What the hell was this?
I think he's just trying to be sneaky and find areas of the map that Slam doesn't know about. And then he's going to build extra TCs there. That's a plan. If he can get a bit of stone, which is what he's doing right
I guess
now, then
that's
expand.
what it was after all. He you see, Slam has a control over both these stones, so he was just looking for stone, which he seems to have found. I guess that's what this is about.
Yeah.
And since he doesn't have enough stone to build a TC at this point, since he had to do a tower here, he's probably wants to build TCs up as soon as possible.
Yeah. He has cleared up the siege workshop from Slam, and he's also cleared up some of the archers before they became crossbows at the archery range. He's left some galleys there, so as the archers pop out, it could be a bit of trouble for Slam, and he's going to continue transporting his villagers away. He's just going to give up on his original base right now.
Okay, he does have the water economy. I still see here 6 fishing ships. What about Slam? No, he's not trying to retake water at this point. I don't see any dogs from Slam. That means he's committing everything to land, but he must be suspecting here. I don't see many villagers. Where the hell did all villagers go to? He's gonna start searching for where the villagers are
He's
soon
gonna
enough.
make knights. He's already got 2 stables up, one inside Yo's base, one inside his own base, and he's just set it to gather somewhere on the island, and he's going to be searching for those villagers with knights, which is much more efficient than searching for them with crossbows.
And
And he's
villagers,
kind
indeed.
of trapped inside Yo's base right now with his army anyway, with the way that Yo's he's building
Yes,
a
he
TC where
is.
Yo's TC was, so that he can take the farms.
Oh
and the
man, that it
resources.
is. Okay, that's something you don't see very well. Players kind of switching base here. Yeah, he is walled inside Yo's first base indeed. These galleys will just take over of these crossbows, it seems. Let's hope Yo doesn't
But
lose
he's
a
gonna
whole
lose his
lot.
villagers.
Yeah, 2 down for at the moment. 3 down, maybe 4. Yeah, okay, those will not get
Yeah, he
transported.
didn't even get the transport ship there.